Dr. Bug here, outside in the garden watching the butterflies and moths flitting from flower to flower. They look so gentle and carefree, but guess what? They are actually busy, really busy. Most butterflies and moths are on a mission to find food, to find a mate, and to find the perfect spot to lay her eggs, and fast. They may look like they're just fluttering around the garden, but every visit to a flower has a purpose. Nectar is butterfly fuel. Finding a mate isn't easy. Male butterflies spend a lot of time patrolling gardens, fields, and meadows looking for females. Some perform special fluttering dances to show they are the right kind of butterfly. Moths have a completely different strategy. Female moths release special scents called pheromones. Male moths use their feathery antennae to smell those scents, sometimes from surprisingly long distances away. Then, once they mate, the females begin searching to find just the right spot to lay their eggs. Mama butterflies use their antennae and even taste with their feet to find just the right plant. They're not just looking for a leaf, they are looking for the perfect nursery for their babies. That special plant is called a host plant. It's the one her baby caterpillars will eat when they hatch. For monarch moms, the host plant is milkweed. Once she finds the right plant, Mama Monarch tucks tiny eggs on the underside of the leaf. Every butterfly mom is searching for the perfect host plant where her caterpillars can hatch and eat and grow. The great Spangled Fritillary uses wild violets as a host plant. These are wild violets. You probably have them somewhere in your yard. Now, these mamas are not very careful about laying their eggs on wild violets. She figures there's violets everywhere, so close enough. She lays up to 2,000 eggs, so losing a few doesn't bother her at all. We probably won't find her eggs since Mama is rather sloppy. Those eggs hatch in the fall, but those tiny caterpillars go right to sleep, waiting until spring to start eating when the violets appear again. So when it warms up, it's time to check your violets for the hungry, hungry caterpillars. Swallowtail moms choose plants like dill, parsley, and fennel. When the caterpillars hatch, some disguise themselves as bird poop, while others have marking that makes them look like giant snake eyes. Every butterfly and moth species has its favorite host plant. Some use flowers, some use shrubs, and some even use trees. All of the butterfly and moth babies eat and grow bigger and bigger. Then, in a week or so, butterflies will form a chrysalis and moths will spin a cocoon. That is when the amazing transformation takes place. Inside that chrysalis or cocoon, the caterpillar's body is rebuilt into a butterfly or moth. In just a week or two, an adult butterfly or moth will emerge and begin the cycle all over again. Adult butterflies and moths will live just a few weeks. That's not much time. In that short time, a female must lay hundreds of eggs, helping to create the next generation of butterflies and moths. So the next time you see butterflies just fluttering around the garden, remember, they aren't just floating lazily in the sunshine. They are in a remarkable race against time to eat and grow and make the next generation before their short lives are over. See you in the garden. I'll be the one out there watching the butterflies. Do you have a question for Dr. Bug? Ask a grown-up for help. The details are below.